What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Raid Shadow Legends videos, and in this video we're going to talk about the gear enhancement event that we have going on right now. And I'm going to tell you how I do my gear enhancement events to save silver, because you can do this any way you want, right? You just have to level up your gear, but if you level up the gear in certain order, you are going to be able to save like 5 million plus silver and complete the entire event. This event for GETALICE is not one of the best. Unfortunately, the rewards are kind of mid, but still we're gonna try to get our epic skill tome and the gems as well, plus the free energy, because this is all things that you can save to use in future events for a fusion that actually matters to your roster, which it's not the case for this one, unfortunately. So we're gonna break down all the information that you need to know in order for you to maximize the value of these points here, and I'm gonna tell you the trick, the easy exploit that you can use in order for you to save silver while you max out some of your artifacts. And after, it's up to you to decide if you want to just participate on these events for points or to bring progress to your account by leveling up just the items that you need rather than the items that you need for points, because sometimes you need gear, other times you need points. So we're gonna cover both situations. So as always, if you guys like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Raid Shadow Legends videos, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, with that said, let's get started. So we have right here how we score points, right? You're gonna get a few amount of points at the low levels because, well, they are very cheap. But then at level 12 and finally at level 16 we are going to get a lot more points. Now, it's better for you to level up items to level 12 rather than level 8, which is wild, right? You have to level up to level 8 rather and then to level 12. The situation is that you want to level up the least amount of items possible, but it's better for you to level up more items to 12 than a few to 16. 16, it can be very cheap or very expensive. I have been able to get item to level 16 at under 200,000 silver, but other times it goes up to 5 million for a single item, and you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that you maximize the amount of points you can get by leveling them up to level 12, and just move on to the next item, especially if it's not like a perfect item, right? We're gonna take a look at some examples in a second and we're gonna see the most out of it. But once again, you get more points from 8 to 12 points in terms of silver, right? Then from level 1 to level 8, and then you get more points at level 16, but the amount of silver you can spend, it can go off the charts. Okay, so I gathered this data. It was way more actually, it was a triple of this, but all the level ups I did throughout multiple events, and it all came to the same conclusion. When you are spending from level 4 to from level 1 to level 8, you're gonna spend on average 5,000 silver per points, but from level 8 to level 12 you're gonna spend around 3,000. Of course, this is on average. Sometimes you are spending close to 4,000 for level 12, but on average you are always spending less than 4,000 silver per point when you go from 8 to 12 rather than going from 1 to 8. And when you go from 12 to 16, then it just forget about it. Sometimes it's like 10,000 silver per point, and it's awful. If you get one of those very unlucky items, it's really gonna screw your silver deposits. Okay, so yeah, all this information gathered, it was way more than this. I made the averages of everything, analyzed all the data and so on, and yeah, and it was once again throughout multiple events. Now, if you're gonna talk about the 5-star, it's the same thing. You want to bring as many items as possible to level 12 rather than level 16. But if you want to score the biggest amount of points, you just take them to level 12 multiple times. Just move on from one item to another item. Okay, so with this in mind, let's take a look on how I level up my items, and we're gonna collect all these rewards. What's gonna happen with these fragments? The fragments from Crocad, the dog, they're going to be converted into other character and a chest. So this is something that you can do when you are skipping fusions. So keep that in mind. You can get this mod legendary, which is pretty decent. You can see it's from the Sacred Order, which I don't really need characters for the Sacred Order right now. But yes, the way you get shards for her is by having fragments to throw away, and those fragments will convert into a chest, and that chest will give you shards for this character. You can see right here on the top, you have the fragments to trade for the chest. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now, if all of this is new for you, if you have not started playing Raid Shadow Legends yet, or if you like Raid Shadow Legends so much that you want to recommend it for one of your friends, maybe one of your cousins, maybe your grandparents that have nothing to do and would like to do something with their time, right now it's the best time for you to recommend them to join us in Raid Shadow Legends. By scanning the QR code on the screen, you're gonna get Karato Foxhunter right away. Day 1 legendary, this guy absolutely insane. Shadowkin faction, samurais. Who doesn't love samurais? Everyone loves samurais. After that, you're gonna be able to get Uugo at level 10 from the Ogreen tribes. This guy is amazing. Applies defense down, block buffs on the bosses, revives your entire team. At level 20, you're gonna get the Mausoleum Mage. This guy provides defense up, extra crit, block debuffs, clears all negative effects from your team, and heals your entire team by massive amounts. Absolutely insane character. After that, within the first 24 hours, you can use one of these promo codes. MONKEYKING for Wukong, one of the best arena champions. You definitely want to have this guy. Then you can also use the promo code Desert Queen for Teunarak. She's a very strong support. She's like Uugo, but on steroids. And finally, we have the promo code Demon Slayer for Tholin Foulbeard. This guy does insane amount of damage. I did a very strong run the other day against Hydra. I wish I would have recorded that because it was really good. Now, we have the Lemonici chase still going on for a few more weeks. You just have to log in 7 days throughout your journey and you're going to be able to unlock her. And after that, you can participate on an event where you can get some additional rewards as well by just doing daily tasks. Lemonici, she's a very strong character, a very strong damage dealer, nuker from the Sylvan Watchers faction, which is the latest faction in Raid Shadow Legends. And they are very powerful. They have all the tools they need to be successful, including a ton of mythicals, which is absolutely insane. Okay, so with that out of the way, once again, make sure you share the love, the raid love with your friends. I think it's a great game, so sharing it with your friends, cousins, and so on, it's gonna be awesome. Let's move on to our event. Let's score some points. We have, what is this red dot? Oh my god, they're always teasing us with the red dots. So yeah, we have a new event. Okay, and Kurosa ended, and we got some epic relic, which was not great. Let's move on to our gear. So what we are going to do is to select all the 6 stars gear. Now, right now there is a battle pass going on, and you should definitely buy this battle pass if you can. If you can't, you should still participate, get as much gear as possible. But this battle pass gives you Slayer gear. Slayer is very, very strong. It's a 9-piece set that has insane multipliers, right? It has all insane mechanics and so on. I really like this set. It's the first time I acquired this set, and I'm really liking it so far. So if you have Slayer set, make sure you craft all the pieces. Make sure you use all your charms to make them stronger. And then all your 5 stars and 6 stars you want to level up during the gear enhancement tournament, right? Okay, so with that out of the way, this is some of the things that we are going to do right now. So we're gonna look for Slayer gear and we are going to level it up. So we're going to filter our gear by 6 stars only, and with that we are going to just level up gear. Hopefully your gear is already sort of filtered. So if your gear is not very good, so for example this is a very good item, right? We have defense, crit rate, crit damage, speed, It's for the crit rate set, which is not amazing. But I mean, if you get some good stats, why not? So you're gonna level it up to level 8 to see if you get some good rolls. And if you don't, well, you sell it. If you do, then you keep leveling up to 12 and then you stop. As soon as you get to 12, you stop. So you got crit damage, crit rate, that's fine. It's not like amazing, but it can be useful for certain builds, and we definitely got some decent multiplier. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna move on to the next one. So this is a not great item, so we are just going to level it up for points, and then you're gonna sell it right away. It's gonna sell for 100,000, so that's gonna cover most of what we are spending. We got HP, crit rate, so that's not great, but once again, we're gonna level it up for points. So now we level up, we complete a mission, and now we sell. If it doesn't have speed, sell. If it doesn't have accuracy, most of the times, sell. And that's it. Crit rate, crit chance, also important, depending on how you are leveling up your stats. So here we're gonna roll, we're gonna sell this right away, right? Even that it has accuracy and crit rate, but it's not super important. It doesn't have speed, that's the problem. If it doesn't have speed, trash. Okay, there we go, we're gonna sell this. This one has speed, but the second roll is resistance, and it's a blue item. So unless we have like 12 speed, okay, 18. Okay, this one you're gonna save. So this is a change of plans. If you get a double roll on speed, then you want to still save it just for stats. So we got HP, we got resistance, we got speed. So even that is not a good set, you still want to keep it, right? Because 18 speed is just massive, and it's the best you can get from a rare item. Okay, so far so good. We already spent our first million silver. This one we're gonna level up for points. Now, if you don't have a lot of gear, level up your good items, right? You want to level up your good items, don't level up for points if you actually need gear. Because I don't need a lot of gear right now, I'm just leveling up for points. So keep that in mind. Okay, we're gonna sell that. This one's speed and HP on a crit rate hit. So once again, if you get a double roll of speed, that's gonna be great. If it's just like this, I mean, you can save it. And maybe you're gonna use it one day, but probably not. Okay, we got double HP plus speed. I mean, it's not great, but we're gonna save it, but probably is going to the trash eventually. Okay, so accuracy now. We have a speed and a crit damage. So for the accuracy set, you want speed and accuracy. We only have speed. Speed alone is decent, but speed crit damage, oof, it's not the best, so we're probably gonna sell this, unless we got accuracy now. We got crit rate. Okay, we're gonna save it. It's not the worst. It's not as good as precision, of course, but it's not the worst. Let's level up a little bit more of these. See what we can get here. Okay, double HP. A double HP is just not good enough. Even if you get accuracy or speed, it's just whatever. We're gonna sell it. Okay, bye. Here we have speed and attack. So the best one is when you get speed and accuracy, right? But when it's like, especially when it's a purple roll, like this one, 11 speed, it's just... If it doesn't have crit rate or anything extra, just flat attack is pretty much useless. So we're gonna keep that in mind. Here we have accuracy, but it's not like a major stat. It's important, like it's top 3 stats, but for example like this, if it doesn't have speed, then it's very hard to justify. Okay, here we have HP, so we're gonna level this up just for points, and we're gonna skip right after that. Okay, 62,000 to level 8, and 160,000 to level 12. So we spent 250 around that for this, and now we're gonna sell, buy, and there we go. Okay, we spent another million gold. So here we have HP, speed, and accuracy. So this is really good. This is the type of items that we are looking for. This type of items with extra HP can be good for a support character like Uugo. You can get it by using my QR code on the screen. Or you can get one of the other characters that matter, like Stagnite, for example, speed and accuracy, Geomancer as well. Anything that requires accuracy with extra speed, this is really awesome. Okay, let's see if you are lucky. Ooh, my god, that was bad. Oof. Can you get the speed or not? No speed, just accuracy. Okay, I mean, it's still usable. It's still usable, but it's not going to be something that you want to max out for 16, right? Because if it does not have perfect rolls, so if you have 1 speed and 2 accuracy, you could consider taking this to level 16. Because it doesn't, well, you can still use it at some point, but unlikely, right? This one we have defense, accuracy, and so on, but no speed, so you're just gonna roll it for points. Once again, if you need gear, you should not just roll for points. Look for your best items and then level them up first. After you level up all your items that have good stats and good gear, then you can move on to something else. Okay, that's it. We have HP, crit boots, so you can level these up for points as well. And then we're gonna level up a few items just for gear. We're gonna take a look at that Slayer gear and see if we can get some good rolls. So here we got crit damage, crit rate, accuracy. There are a few characters that can benefit of this, not a lot. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna close all of that. Let's look at our Slayer gear. Ooh, we have even mythicals. Yikes. Oh, but they are all trash. Yeah, that's a problem. Sometimes you just don't get good rolls. So HP, accuracy, crit rate, attack. No, this is all garbage. And I think I already reworked these to see if you're lucky. And so another thing that you have to keep in mind, if you get 111, items with 111 have less value. You always want 2-1 or 3-0, right? Otherwise, it doesn't have good value. So I already reworked this one, so we can absolutely sell it, because even that is a good set, the rolls are just garbage, so we're gonna sell it for sure. Let's take a look at these gloves. Once again, trash stats, so we're just gonna roll it for points, but because they are legendary and mythical, they give a lot more gold, so we're gonna do that. In terms of points, legendary and mythical give as many points as the blue ones. You just have less chance of getting like good rolls, right? This one, defense, accuracy, HP, crit rate. It's not bad for a defensive damage dealer, but we are missing that speed. Where is that speed? Whoa, okay. 16% defense. That's not trash. That's not trash. Let's see another one. Wow, triple roll on defense. Okay, I mean, that can be useful. That can definitely be useful. So we're definitely gonna keep this one and move on to the next one. Wow, that might be useful at some point. Okay, let's do this one next, and then we're gonna take a look at where we are on the event. So crit rate, HP, more HP. So once again, if it doesn't have speed, it's really problematic. There are certain characters that don't use speed, but that's overall not something common. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this event. Let's see how far we are. So far we got 1,400 points, and we spent 1,400 points, and we spent what? 4.5 million silver. I can grab my calculator, and we can divide that. So we have gear enhancement event. We have 5 million silver divided by 1,339 points, and that gives us an average of 3.7 thousand silver per point of the event. So once again, as long as we are below 4, that's great, and if you are above 5, that's terrible. That's really terrible. So far we are doing very well, maxing out our points and saving our silver. So there you go, guys. This is how I max out these events without spending like a ton of silver, and hopefully this was helpful for you. There will be 3 events of these within the next few weeks, so make sure you max them out using this method. And that's going to be all for now, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure to share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Raid Shadow Legends videos, and I'll catch you guys later.